Would you consider yourself good at Hex, or?
I am actually quite decent at Hex, but I think the reason most people have been banning Hex is because they are not confident in their own skill, or they just don't like it.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a lot of people banning Hex
Really
just for that reason. Okay.
I believe it's a solved game. There's a lot of solved games in this game that I don't understand.
I don't think Hex is only weekly solved, so.
Okay, I'm gonna start the recording for this one.
Or at least the 11x11. It's only weekly solved.
Okay, welcome on the club YouTube channel. This is game number 3 in the entire bracket. We've got Oru versus Lugia. Now, this is in round 1 still. And the first game we're starting out with is air hockey. So this is a best of 4. And the bans are by Oru, Toy Football, Last Card, and Texas Hold'em. And Lugia banned 6-Ball Puzzle, Hex, and Riichi Mahjong. 3 very popular bans there as well. But we're going straight in with air hockey, which ends up being a 10-point match as well. And I'll turn on the video as well. It's going to be a bit of Inception here. We've got Oru commentating during the VOD, and we've got Oru commentating here. So...
Oh, I remember watching this one live. This was a super friendly match.
Yeah, I watched a tiny bit of this one live, I think, because it was quite late for me. But yeah, it was quite a tense game of air hockey. So it's 2 all so far.
In this game, I feel, is somehow worse than laser hockey in Wii Sport.
Yeah.
Or Wii Play.
I don't know.
There's
really a lot of things wrong with it.
Like it does definitely take something special to actually like
it wouldn't go in, but then it did.
Ruin your implementation of air hockey.
Yeah. I mean, compared to a lot of games that try and do a hockey game inside of them, like minigame collections, it's not bad, but with the physics of pushing the puck into like the side of the field and things like that, it can be quite odd.
Really, I think the biggest problem is that there's a fixed speed that you can move your puck at, which is really never helpful.
No.
In air hockey, you want to be able to move it as quickly as possible, and that's something that at least you can do that in laser hockey on Wii Play, rather.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Hey Pig Lincoln, we're commentating past matches in a tournament that I'm hosting so far. How are you doing?
That was really
That being said, the way that Wii Sports managed it was with motion controls, and Switch motion controls are
a bit inferior to Wii.
Yeah, especially considering the lack of a sensor bar.
Don't remember following you. I don't recognise your name. I used to be called MIDI Plays, actually. So you might recognise me as that. But yeah, to be fair, you're the first person to say that so far. I've changed my name a few weeks ago now, and no, you still don't. All right, no worries. Yeah. I don't know then. I used to stream Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. You might recognise me from that. That's a long time ago though. How long ago did you follow me? From June 24th. Okay, that's pretty recent. I'm not sure then. Around that time I was probably streaming Smash. Like, I've streamed a ton of games. If you want, feel free to unfollow. I don't care. But yeah, if you don't recognise me. Yeah, as we can see here, 10-8 in the end. Went to Oru, 1-0.
That was the most intense
this
game
match
of
was
hockey
just...
I've played in years.
Yeah, this is crazy to watch live.
Oh,
yeah.
GG. Wow.
I don't remember following half the people I follow. Fair enough.
Best of 4. Like,
As you can probably see from my face cam, I was just cracking up laughing the entire time.
Yeah.
Because the game was-
I am.
Okay, so the next game ends up being bowling, and if you know Oru, you pretty much know how this game's gonna go. All right, no worries, Pickling.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so this is probably one of Oru's best games. I won't spoil it yet, but the stats are in the description if you want to know what he got.
This is my number one best game. 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, 2-2 is definitely a thing that could happen.
watch till the end for a surprise.
In that case, it goes.
I do bowl a perfect game here.
Yeah, there's the spoiler, but the way we're talking about it, I mean, it does go in Oru's favour at least, but it is a perfect game. And we'll see that in a minute.
Yeah, bowling is definitely my number one best game, and it kind of forces people to ban it against me, which I'm
Yeah.
absolutely fine with, because that means they can't bowl all three of Riichi, 6-ball, and
Thank you.
uh,
Bowling is.
mini shogi.
The reason
Yeah,
I
so-
say I'm sorry is
Yeah, having in this format of having 3 bans, it sort of makes you think like, oh, everyone sort of has their best game, and everyone seems to ban it against them, but it does waste someone's ban at the end of the day, so it's better than having no like really strong game. But as we saw here, Lugia didn't ban it, didn't know that Oru was god at, at bowling, and ended up paying the price for this, unfortunately.
Turkey.
Nice.
Strike.
But yeah, conveniently, each strike there is, I can pretty much fast forward 10 seconds. Because that's how long it is between each one. Yeah, and Lugia getting 7 pins here. So we see Oru showing off, going for the different strikes he can go for.
Yeah. As
And it will
said,
pay
This is
off
just
as well.
something I like
my
to do.
specialty. I've probably spent about a third of the time I have spent playing clubhouse games doing bowling.
Strike.
I'm still waiting to find the way to get a perfect challenge bowling score every time. Because
Yeah.
I can get 99 every time, but I still can't get 100.
Yeah, I mean, obviously recently you managed to get 99, which is now the record in the Clubhouse server. But, yeah, I mean, I barely scraped, I think it was 82 or something. And then in a speedrun, when I tried to master all games, I got 86 or something. But that was kind of lucky anyway. Apart from that, I can't get anywhere near 100. There's some frames where I cannot get, like, sometimes I'll get a strike and sometimes I'll get, like, 2 pins. So,
Yeah, I think the ones that you're probably talking about are frames 5 and 6.
yeah.
My number one.
Yeah, I think I probably am. No,
Is
they're
that
pretty much
like the one
symmetrical.
curvy line?
I literally learned it.
Yeah,
in
I think so,
January,
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
this game comes out and it has Riichi, and I'm like, well, I have to.
I
Play
found a
this game now.
somewhat consistent method for that, but it's like
Oh,
40%.
I've got 100% consistent setups for everything except frame 9. So,
Oh, and obviously frame 9, you have to get all the way to there to have to reset it.
which is the reason why it's been so difficult to find.
Yeah.
Frame 9 is the extra curvy line.
It was whack.
Yes.
Alright then.
Getting the 8th strike
Yeah,
now.
This is the part of the bowling things where if you haven't bowled a perfect game before.
One thing to
you're
note,
why in the world would they?
the
ever-
names of these multiple strikes are just completely nonsensical.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of them.
I think
What
some,
purpose?
like Turkey is used, but in
Yeah, Turkey
Wii
is
Sports,
actual,
like,
like,
none of these are
term.
said.
Very nice.
Other than that, none of them are.
How did it go in like Wii Sports? Was it like
I think it was
Turkey?
single,
4 in a
double,
row?
turkey, and it just said 4 in a row, 5 in a row, until you got to 12, which was just perfect. Which is what this game does as well. But like golden
think
turkey,
6 was
I've never heard of that.
My favorite
Yeah,
is the
that's
last
right.
Pretty sure 6 was still 6-pack,
Yeah.
6.
but that one's obvious.
And Lugia, unfortunately, not finishing the spare. I mean, we're past the point where it matters because we know it's a perfect game. But managing to get a perfect game in round 1 of the tournament is just a great boost for the start, really.
Yeah, I mean, bowling again is like my game. I have bowled
Yeah, they just ran out of names
like,
at that point, I think.
80 consecutive strikes blindfolded.
Yeah, I heard that as well. I mean, when you know that, that's what you're up against.
That's an excellent meme. Oh, how good are you at bowling? Yeah, I bowled like
Yeah.
80.
Yeah, I can knock over 800 pins in a row blindfolded. That's quite, yeah. That's quite a lot.
I think then you know something's wrong with the game.
Yeah. I just don't even try to bowl straight. I just bowl with as much curve as I can every time. I find it more consistent than trying to throw the ball straight.
So in the end, we managed to finish this game 300 against 127.
Again,
So it's now 2-0 to Oru in the set.
yeah.
One more win or even a draw
That is indeed 2-0.
in any of the games will end the set. We now need 2 wins for Lugia to send it to a tiebreaker. We ended up getting Shogi, which was skipped. And then swiftly moving on to Shooting Gallery.
Take the time to play Shogi. My controller disconnects very briefly.
Yeah, so here's Shooting Gallery. This is the third game of the set. And this game really is just a frantic spam of the cursor, just who can spam it the most and who knows where the objects come from first. Because a lot of the rounds are exactly the same pretty much every time.
I think there's 3 different patterns for the third round, maybe only 2.
Yeah, there's a couple of different variants you can get, but they're basically all the same. And there's... Only reason I know that is because the speedrunning community said there's like 2 seconds between some cycles.
Is there really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so I think it's Oru with the blue cursor and Lugia with the red. But I may be wrong, and Lugia actually picking up a few points there.
I kind of lost the touch with the speedrun community recently.
Yeah.
I don't remember after hearing that when I was like actively running it.
Yeah, it's because I run variety games for a bit and sort of paid attention to what was going on, but I haven't really been able to speedrun it because of being on holiday and exams and like obviously the tournament as well has taken so much time. But I'm probably going to speedrun it again at some point.
Oh man, this has actually gotten close because I've hit a couple of negatives now, and you've
Lugia getting both UFOs there. Swiftly followed by Oru getting both gold ones.
Like the only thing I
think I
remember
clutched it out at the
from
very
when I was running was
wait, there's
like
someone
trying
else.
to get
No.
triple 16.
Oh no, this is close.
Yeah, that's the only goal needed in this
that was
game.
still fairly close.
Anyway, 157 to 123, and it actually ends up being a 3-0 win to Oru. We haven't seen many of those so far. 3-0, and that concluded the set. So, again, full breakdown of the stats in the description. We've also got other links to events that we're going to do, Discord server as well, where you'll be able to find all the info you need there. And we're also going to have a playlist of all these matches as well, in order of how they appear on Challenge in our playlist section on the channel. So thanks for watching, and peace.